Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Rune-keeper. Now let's see what quest Book has for us.
If we are to find Mithril and Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
When I was young, my father told me tales of the early days of Khazad-dûm. All these stories ended abruptly. However, and no matter how many times I would ask, he would never tell me what happened next. I know now that the dark days were not spoken of. I fear, by not telling about these defeats, about even attempting to learn from them, we are dishonoring our forebears. I know Khazad-dûm keeps within it the tales of those lost battles. I sense that wise old Arnott here knows where to look for the records of these tales, but I dare not ask him myself. Perhaps you could ask him. Simply feign ignorance of the matter, if it becomes angered. Yeah, alright. Oh well. Hello there. Any tales of the old days of the fall of Khazad-dûm and that?
The orcs of Moria have much to account for.
So you want to know about the battles of old, and not of our victories. That sort of talk could get you into a lot of trouble around here, for those things simply are not discussed. But Book is a close friend, so I suppose I could help. Khazad-dûm, in fact, does still hold records of those days, though the goblins have strewn the pages all over, and what is left may be difficult to interpret without knowing more about the history of those days. Head east of here, into Salab Narjundul, and explore the halls to the north and south. Perhaps any pages you may find to me, so that I may help in understanding the meanings. Alrighty. So let us collect a few records here. Might as well get a healthy mudroot first. So we need to collect a few of those, but we need to go east outside of this area if we want to find those stories. Of course, this is the area where we just came from, isn't it? And it probably means, of course, running into a few more of these. Morval, or whatever they like to call themselves. We'll just give her the shock treatment and move on our way. Now, of course, the trick is to find... Actually, they are found in side passages such as... Well, this one apparently is one of them. So, hey, maybe I could get this off, yeah? I had to remember to use some of these ability... No wonder I never get to use anything, because... They keep on knocking me out whenever I try to do so. Alright, well there, ha yourself. Alright, that's the first one. Now we need to find the next record. It's always tricky because I don't always remember where they were at. So it's a non-trivial task on finding. I think they're around the same places where they've always been. In other words, this is one of those things that did not move. Now the quest giver, he used to be way down in this area right here. So now they moved him here. So he's a little bit closer than he was before. Now let's go up there. I'm pretty sure there's one up here somewhere. And I'm quite right about that. Because there, I should have probably, my first instinct should have been to hit final word there. To stop her and not worry about the chance that I might be able to shock her with shocking words. I should have instead have gone directly to going against her with the final word, and then the final word would have advanced my deed. Because that's the reason why final word deed has never been completed. It's because of things like that. There you go. Final word. Yes. And it's more reliable to boot. So I don't know why I would dispense with something that is reliable, quick, over something that needs to be built up and that apparently needs a critical or something like that in order for it to work out properly. But that does explain why I have never completed that rather important deed. Alright, there you go. Bats all over the place. And that means that perhaps in the next episode I can get to the bat cave thing, which I still haven't gone to. Now here I'm getting pretty close to this hall here, and in fact it's probably a good time to tag that hall, especially when you consider that this is the hall that takes you back to that place of clouds, even though of course I'm probably not likely to actually need to go there. Oh, we'll see. You have discovered Jagger Goon. Jagger Goon? Whatever. Alright. And this one probably just goes to Ziggurzil and the 21st Hall. So of course the 21st Hall is our gateway to everything. But that way if I do get to the 21st Hall I need to go back to Zig or whatever it is. Then I go to the 21st Hall, take a goat to this place, and then to Ziggurzil. Though, of course, take a goat from the 21st Hall to that place is probably a rather silly idea, but always nice to have your options open. Well, actually, I would consider it a silly idea normally, but since I'm doing a Let's Play here, I might just decide to do it so as to save time. Since that's one reason why you may want to do it now. I think there's going to be one around here. Or actually, there are one or two around here. Ah, no, that's the Sage's Locker. And down this way. Whoops! Hey! Well, yeah, that probably wasn't a good idea. Yeah, don't go too fast. That's the first rule. Don't go too fast. Sheesh. Like I should have expected that one, shouldn't I? Run into a place. It's notorious. Run all around in a place notorious for goblins and... Yeah, because I'm nowhere near the thing. Okay, apparently it's up here somewhere. And I don't mean that block of wood either. Otherwise it's... Well, yeah, this block of wood, it someday can become a story. We just need to turn it into paper first and put the story on there, then let it sit for a couple of 100 years, because I'm supposed to be looking for old stories, not new ones. Alright, there you go. That's 3 down. Now, 4th one is down in this direction somewhere. But isn't this where... Alright. Down this glass hall? Well, I don't see much glass around here, though I suppose it's been a while. I guess the glass could have been ground down or something like that. I'm sure goblins aren't exactly the best caretakers for glass. At least not to my understanding. Alright, now. Alright, now where's this fourth one? Bats. Oh, there it is. There's the fourth one. Bats, 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 bats. There you go. One bat down. And that leads us back into the tree area, which looks like quite a bit above where I was before, but then I can start to find some crystals. Apparently I need a pickaxe in order to harvest the crystals. I guess that's not too unreasonable. Just for like, feel like it's using a sledgehammer to open up a walnut. So I wouldn't know how one really harvests. Oh, wait a moment. But since I have no experience harvesting crystals, I guess I can't complain too much about that. So perhaps it is involved in the oops. There. That's using final word. Did that actually damage him? No, okay, I must hit him with an auto attack at the same time. So that was a bit surprised there, him dying right there on an attack that doesn't do damage. Alright, now. Distracting Flame isn't the most reliable thing to attack with, but at least... There you go. Final word. Yes. I'm actually occasionally remembering to use it now. Was that a... Oh yeah, I thought I saw something there. A healthy mud root. Oh, two of them. Yeah, right. Any others around here? Looks like there's a crystal up there. Let's go up here. Probably a goblin or two also. Well, might not be a goblin up here. It could be a marvel instead. But you got the idea. Now, what I want to do, though, is to... Well, that's the way I came from, I guess. Is to head a little bit north, right? Because I want to get to the quest giver for the next phase of the storytelling quest. Oh. Alright, in the direction I want to go anyway. So we'll head generally north and take care of it that way and head up here. And there we go. So are we getting close? Oh, well, we've got bats around here. Okay, we also can get bats. So why these bats are aggressive, I've got no clue as to why the bats are aggressive. I mean, normally, I suspect they wouldn't be. Well, I suppose it depends on what the particular bats like to eat. Somehow, though, I don't think elf is on the top of their menu. I usually think of bats eating things like insects. Alright. Alright. Collected these stories.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
You found them. And the pages are all here. The complete tale of one of the great defeats of the dwarves at Khazad-dûm, a priceless find. Allow me to study the pages a bit more before revealing their discovery to book.
At long last, we will drive the maggot folk from our halls!
I want to restore the glory I believe we have lost in denying our history. It is time to tell the tales of past battles in Khazad-dûm. Not to my fellow dwarves, for they will not appreciate them. To truly honor those who have fallen, we must tell our tales to those figures of lore. Of course, this is not truly possible, but we may still honor their memory in another way. Go to the gardens and stand before the statues that rest in the center and the north and in the southern fountains. Then recount the story of the great battles. Those who fell died in battle and in honor. They should forever be remembered for their valor. So therefore, I want to head off. And tell a story to the statues. Probably get stony face expressions from them, but what do you expect from a bunch of statues? Now, here is first one. Here's the northern statue. Very well, let's tell the story. Alright. Oh, I even found a crystal while I was here. How nice. And there's a crystal there. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Right in front of my nose. So that's two of them. And another one up there, plus a warg. Alright. And a shocked warg. Alright. And glowing crystal here. And we'll probably run into a couple more of those. Now we need to go south a little bit to the next statue. Hoping I get to it up from here. As soon as we take care of these Morval, which seems to be some sort of LOTRO equivalent to harpies. Alright, and okay, we've got that two down. Oh, that's the last crystal I need, and I've got a mirror. The mirror of Thraka Bazan has been rendered useless once more. It seems that the creatures insist on moving it out of its current position, so and that's turned in at Jazza whatever. Okay, perhaps I should have gone there. That's wonderful timing, I was just there. Alright, now, where is this statue? Oh, there it is, up there. Yes, there I am, standing before the central statue. Let's tell it a little story. Now, let's head south for one more down at the fountain. And that'll take care of our story. And if I'm lucky, I'll find a couple of routes along the way. Maybe not the last ones I need, but it'll get close. Ah. I was hoping to get by without having another attack, since we are getting close to the end of the episode. Oh. Not nice being hamstrung. Alright, here it is. And standing before this one, we'll tell a story at the fountain. Alright. Ah! And I thought I'd get away with. I thought I'd be able to get by, but no! Not even any help from that lore master. Alright, now, where are we? We've got this done. Now, I just need 2 more roots. Can I find them? Here's one. And if I could just find 1 more root, I'll be done around here. Ah. Oh, there it is, right there. Right. Again, right in front of me. Very well, here's the last route, so I just need to return to camp, and we'll meet you there. So in our next episode, we will turn in these quests and see what else they have for us. Perhaps we could finally make a trip to this mysterious bat cave we've been talking to her. But that's all for our next episode of Pine Leaf Plays, the Rune-keeper.